right? It's crazy out there. Alright, I'm gonna give Osbert a call. Yeah, the one in the Middle Ages that we sent that phone back in time to. Okay, bye.
Hello, my friend. How are things in the year of our Lord 2020?
Not so great. We're actually in the grips of a devastating worldwide pandemic.
A pandemic?
It's basically a disease that's spreading everywhere.
Oh, you mean a plague? Ah, yes, I am quite familiar with plagues.
Yeah, that's why I contacted you. People today aren't used to dealing with this kind of thing, and they're starting to go a little crazy. Do you have any advice on how to deal with the situation?
You have come to the right person, my friend. I know all about how to handle plagues. Now, first things first, how is your stockpile of essential medical supplies? You know, masks, beds, leeches, snakes, arsenic, mercury, and so forth.
It's bad. We were caught kind of off guard, and wait a second, did you say snakes?
Well, of course. What else would you rub onto your skin to alleviate the symptoms? Lizards? I mean, I suppose that could work, but the scratches would be most unpleasant.
But then what about the arsenic and mercury? Are you rubbing those on skin too?
Dave, that is offensive. What do you take us for, a bunch of primitives? Obviously, you ingest them after first mixing them with a tankard of your finest mead.
And what is that supposed to do?
Well, aside from curing your plague, sufficient quantities will eventually enable you to walk on water.
Look, this isn't exactly the kind of advice I was looking for. I mean, this thing is wreaking havoc all around the globe.
The globe? Ah, yes, you and your silly round Earth notions. Nevertheless, I get what you're saying. You're looking for more large-scale solutions.
Exactly.
In that case, let's start with the basics. How many witches have you burned so far?
Witches? None?
Well, there's your problem. How can you expect to get rid of a plague if you haven't burned any witches?
We don't really do that kind of thing anymore.
Okay, well then let me walk you through this.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not burning any witches.
I don't understand. You don't want to get rid of the plague?
Of course I do, but I'm not burning witches.
Look, I get it. It seems like a daunting task at first, if you're not used to it. So what we'll do is we'll just start with a few witches until you get the hang of things.
No, I'm not burning witches.
All right, just one witch then.
I'm not gonna burn people alive.
No, not people. Witches.
Even so, I'm not burning anyone.
Oh, I see. The issue is with the burning. Afraid the fire might spread out of control and burn down your village. That is understandable. Luckily, in a pinch, drowning is an acceptable alternative.
I'm not drowning anyone either.
Don't tell me there's a drought as well. Okay, as a last resort, you can stone them. Now, I know you must have some good witch stoning rocks lying around. Now, the key to a good witch stoning rock is that it needs to be...
You're missing the point. I'm not killing any witches, regardless of the method.
But why not?
For one, there are no witches.
You've eradicated all of the witches? Oh, what a paradise the future must be. But wait, that doesn't make any sense. How can there still be a plague if there are no more witches?
No, we didn't eradicate them. Witches don't exist. They never did.
Clearly, you've not met my wife.
No, I haven't.
And you can't, because we, of course, burned her for being a witch, you see.
That's terrible.
Oh, yes. She was.
Okay, well, this has not been helpful at all, so I'm gonna go now.
Suit yourself. And say what you will about my generation being all primitive and living in the dark ages. At least we knew how to handle a plague.
Didn't the Black Death wipe out like a third of Europe?
Well, yes, though to be fair, a lot of those were witches.
Of course they were.